Okay, so this is the long video. It's about 5 minutes long. So I'm going to react to it while watching it. Okay, instead of playing it all the way through, I'm going to react to it while watching it. All right.
I don't know if I'm going to actually post this because this is super vulnerable for me and I'm a pretty open person. But earlier this year, I told my husband I wanted a divorce. And this would probably shock a lot of my friends and my family because I hadn't told anybody, okay? I walked myself through the logistics of where would I live, how would we split the time with the kids, who gets the dog, where all of those things, okay? Had a full breakdown. I feel like I have been searching for something in my relationship that we don't have for the whole time we've been married, which has been 10 years.
What a bitch. What a bitch. This is this is a thing where women are heartless. Women don't give a shit about anybody but themselves. Alvi, what's up, my brother? What's up? Yes, the audacity is strong in this one. It is infuriating. She has the audacity to say that, you know what? Essentially, throughout the whole marriage, she wasn't happy. She really most likely wasn't into him. This is the problem. This is the problem that I'm saying. Where, yeah, what's up, my brother? What's up? The problem with so many women is that they find a good man. They find a good man. He's a good husband. He'll be a good father. They marry him, but they're not into him. They're not attracted to him. They settle for him. He's a good man, good provider, good husband, good will be a good father, whatever is a good father. But because they're not attracted to him, he's not the bad boy, he's not the player, he's not the Pookie, he's not the Ray Ray, he's not the Chad, the Tyrone. She's not. She doesn't have the spark, right? She doesn't have the chemistry. She's not, head over heels for him. There's no butterflies. He's just the safe bet. He's the stable man. He's stable. He's a good man. So she settled for him. But she's not happy because he's not the player. Yo, Alvin. My God, all my brothers are in tonight. What's up? If black women are masculine, they sure can't get on my program. That goes with, yes, masculine. I can't deal with masculine women. I can't deal with it. It's annoying. This is the thing with women where I honestly building this theory where a lot of women are settling for good men while wanting the bad boy, while wanting the players. And this is why the true reasonings behind all these divorces, 70% of divorces are filed by women. Women like this. Not really because of infidelity or money. No. It's because she's bored with him. It's because she's settled for him. It's because she never was attracted to him. I honestly believe that is the reasoning. Why? That is the reasoning behind majority of divorces. She is settled for him. She wasn't attracted to him. He was the stable choice. And this selfishness is what destroys men. I guarantee you, he loved her. He loves her. I guarantee you. And this woman has the audacity to now destroy this man's world because you know what? She's bored. She wants something better. Right? Because this man is just a stable man, but he's boring. He doesn't give her any excitement. Absolutely disgusting.
There is not a single thing about my husband in and of himself that I do not love. Let me be very clear about that. He is the most self-disciplined, loyal, hardworking, good person that you could meet on this planet. And
I said it. This right here is why I make my content. For good men. Because women don't give a shit about destroying good men. Women don't. I honestly believe, personal opinion, that most of these marriages, that 70% of women file, most of these divorces that women file, right? 70% of these divorces that women file, they're divorcing good men. Why? Why? Because they're bored of these men. These men are good men, but honestly, they don't bring excitement to women. They don't bring excitement. Women aren't excited to be with these men. Right? They never had the butterflies. They never felt the chemistry. These men are just good men. They're stable. They're good husbands. They're good fathers. But women settle for them. Women are addicted to the dopamine effect of like highs and lows of emotions. This is why women are so attracted to the bad boys, to the players. Because these men keep women guessing, keep women on their toes, give them butterflies. This is disgusting. Absolute, utter selfishness.
that is probably the reason, that is the reason why I have not left. Okay. Our relationship and what my expectations are for my marriage and what they always happen are not met, right? Which I don't know if anybody's are. The reason that pushed me to even bring up divorce and talk about it was the fact that I feel like I can't be myself with my husband. And it's really confusing because I'm 32 years old. I am a mom of 3, and I still don't know who I am.
I've heard this quote and I will forever believe in it. Men will give up their happiness. Men will sacrifice their happiness for their family, for their loved ones, for their wife. Men will sacrifice their happiness for others. Women will sacrifice for the happiness of others for their own. Women will sacrifice others, right, for their own happiness. The utter selfishness. You will break up a family, break up a marriage because you don't know yourself. What the fuck is that? Don't know yourself. Are you an adult? Don't know yourself. What is that? It's like, seriously. And okay, fine. You don't know yourself. Whatever existential, mindset that is, right? Whatever thought pattern that is. Yet you can't figure out that you could find yourself within the marriage. Yo, XG. Men have lost so much goodwill towards women. It's going to take a generation of correction before men re-engage. Men are just realizing they're not going to be able to build a life with modern women. Exactly. I agree. I definitely agree. Men are very tired. Men are very tired of this. It is men are waking up. Men are definitely waking up to this. I 100% agree.
I am. So for me to be like, oh, I can't be myself, or you don't love me for who I am, isn't really fair because I don't know who I am. I'm figuring that out every day. But the reason why I wanted to share this on here in the first place is
so stupid. You don't know yourself. What the I swear to God. This is a problem with women where they don't live life with logic. Know yourself. It's like, This is why women love therapy. Okay, it's this wacky way of thinking. Know yourself. It's like, what does that even mean? Know yourself. Like, you don't know what you like in life. You don't know what you enjoy in life. It's like you don't know how. It's like, but you know what? This, because they use this vague ideology. I don't know myself, so that's why I'm gonna break up my fucking family to go find myself. I.e., go experience things by myself, right? Without the responsibilities, right, of a husband and children. Makes sense.
We are coming up on our 10-year anniversary. We're going to Mexico, to Cabo, for our 10-year anniversary trip. And we're rewriting our vows. We never wrote vows in the first place. We didn't have vows when we got married. And I'm struggling to write my vows, like to write a vow. And I think that's because I still feel very unsure in our relationship. The one thing that we finally talked about this past week.
Unsure about your relationship after a decade of being together, after having 3 kids together. I swear, it is only because women settle. Wait, the idea of settling. Again, this is a perfect example. She wasn't into him. She wasn't attracted to him. He's a good guy. He's a good provider, good protector, good husband, good father, but he is not what she wanted.
Together.
Yes, exactly. Not sure. Exactly. It's never good enough. We make home life too easy for them. They make up a struggle. Exactly. Women are. This is the thing. Women thrive on chaos. Because here's the thing. Imagine this. Being with a good man. Being with a good husband, a good father, right? Life is essentially good. There's no drama. It's boring. Right? It's predictable. Women hate predictable. This is why women date the players, the bad boys, the pookies, the chads, because it's unpredictable. Women hate predictability. It's not exciting, all right? There's no excitement to it. She will destroy her family because she's not getting excitement. Because it's boring. It's predictable.
Because it's just been something that, since we kind of talked about it and I brought it up and we committed to change and we committed to working on our relationship, I started my own business. He quit his job. Roles have changed. Life has been crazy. And we just haven't come back to talking about this subject. And I brought it up again because I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you, like, writing these vows is hard. I don't feel like we're any closer. I don't feel like anything has really changed since I brought this up 6 months ago, 9 months ago, whatever. And I want to work on our relationship. Like, at the end of the day, of course, I could get a divorce and try to go find the love that I'm craving with somebody else. But that's going to come with its own hardships, its own complications, and ones that I'm not willing to take on, right? I love Ryan. He is the best father, okay? I just need to learn how to explain what I need from him in our relationship, and he needs to be able to give that, and I need to be doing the same for him, so that we can both, like, in 10 years from now, in the next 10 years, look back and say, like, we put in the work and we finally have the marriage and the relationship that we have always wanted, and that is what I want. I guess the reason why I'm coming on here, and if you've made it this long, that's really nice. What have you done in your relationship to get to that point? If you have been in a place where we are and have worked through it and have found things that have brought you closer, or...
Yeah, I don't think she loves him. She wants to change him. Right? I don't think she loves him. She wants to change him to fit whatever ideology she has. And you know what? That could be it. Right? Women, honestly, if women at the end of the day, if women find unhappiness in any way, women will sacrifice everything. They will sacrifice everything. Um, if let's say, yeah, a situation where if she's making more money than the man, if she has to provide for the man or provide for the family, she will definitely, because she was already not, she was in her mind, she was already settling for him. She's going to think that, okay, I don't want him. Right? I already settled for you, and now I have to do this. I'm even less attracted to you.
That have given you that relationship, like I'm just, I guess, asking for advice. Like, what have you done in order to get there, and what has worked for you? We're honestly willing to try anything. We have done therapy and counseling before, and it was fine. Honestly, it wasn't like my favorite thing, but I'm willing.
The way to change, the way to fix things is your mindset. The way to fix things is your mindset. Where you married this man, you were in a relationship with this man, you gave kiss to this man. Why can't you? Did you not like him for who he is? This is the problem with a lot of women. They don't love men for who they are. Okay? They're settling for men for who they are. So, in turn, they hope men will change. Women constantly pick men that they hope will change, or they hope that their feelings for said men will change. They hope things will change because honestly, they don't like it. But women have this mindset where they think that things will change. They constantly think that things will change, or it should change, or I'm gonna make things to change. I'm gonna fix things, and it's like, no, this is the problem. Love people for who they are. Okay.
To try that again, and I don't know, books, podcasts, like what have you guys done that has worked for you to get your marriage to where you want it to be? I just don't like thinking, okay, we've been married for 10 years and we've kind of like been at this same point the whole time. I just don't want to look back 10 years from now and not
The same point for the whole time. She's bored. This is the thing where a lot of women are living in the mindset of fairy tale, where they constantly want things to be perfect, wants things to be beautiful, wants things to be magical. It's honestly real life, relationship, marriages. A lot of times it's very mundane. It's very habitual. Yes, you get the moments of romance, moments of love, whatever, moments of just beautiful moments, but it's, imagine years of a relationship. Most of it will be mundane. Most of it will be habitual. Most of it will maybe seem boring or very standard. But that's just life. It's like, this is the problem with the internet, where it has affected women's brains. They think that I should always be living an exciting life, a perfect life. Everything should always go my way. Everything should always turn out amazing. Absolutely delusional.
I have tried my best to have this like relationship that we both want and that we deserve, and that our
The relationship that we both want and we deserve. You are already married. That should be the relationship. It's like, this is the problem. After 10 years, now you want to change things up. It's like the relationship should have already been what you wanted. Okay? Before you got married, that should have been how you wanted. How he was, how you were, how the interaction was. That should have already been that. Okay? You should already seen, oh, you know what? Being with this man for a few years, this is how the relationship is. Do you want that? Can you accept that? It's now that, okay, she's living that relationship. Now, after 10 years, she's like, oh, you know what? It's like, I'm bored of it. I'm not as happy.
kids deserve to see in us. So I'm kind of being vulnerable and posting this on here, but I would just like to know, like, what has worked for you and what advice, I guess, you would have for me. Thanks.
I don't. This is the thing with a lot of women where I honestly females want queen treatment, but they're just commoners. It, I'll be yep, exactly. Females want queen treatment, but they're just commoners. This is the problem with so many people, average people. Stop, stop wanting your life to be emulated like you see on, social media, on TV, all that shit. Life is very mundane. Life is very habitual. Life is very just a lot of times it's steady. Like for me, it's like most of my days is the same thing in and out. Same thing every day. It's just how life is. Especially for if you don't want to live a life where it's constantly what is it? Constant drama, constant, chaos. That's how life is. She wants Chad to use her but that's the thing, right? She wants the excitement. She wants the excitement. She wants the type of love that, you know what, you get from the men like the Chads, the players, the bad boys. And I just think that is a path that is very unhealthy, and why, in my personal opinion, why 70% of divorces are filed by women. Because women live that mindset where they want a life like this, where they want the excitement, the love that they deem is perfect. You married the man. It should have already been perfect. It should have already been the type of love you wanted. It should have already been like that. So I just think that women like this are just utterly selfish. Utterly selfish. And it's just at the end of the day, things like this only hurt the men and it hurts the children. Okay. But what can you say? Women are selfish. At the end of the day, they are going to follow whatever they deem that can get them the happiness that they want. And it's sad.